social media superstar out in Rockland there who's gained online popularity by firing up the grill, and now he's going to be sharing with us a few tips.
Good day, senior TikTok correspondent Bailey Baker is live in Rockland to tell us more. Hey, Bales.
I wish I had the skills he does on TikTok, but we're going to learn some tips coming up. Okay, so Chef Cuso, you are famous on social media, over 130,000 on Instagram, over 1 million, and he's verified on TikTok. Let's talk about some of the fun things that you've been able to do since you've grown this popularity.
A lot of the fun things I've been able to do is I have a lot of pro athletes hit me up because a lot of pro athletes love grilling, stuff like that, and I've had a bunch of cool people I never thought I'd be able to meet hit me up and for tips, etc. And then for example, last week I did a live with Bon Jovi and his son and their new rosé company.
What?
And I believe in next month, we'll be doing a pop-up shop in the Hamptons for some steak and rosé.
He's famous, people. Did you hear that?
Wow,
okay,
Bon
let's talk
Jovi.
about some of the grills that we have in the backyard. Let's talk about the difference. You have quite a few options here.
So right here is like a Kamado style grill. This is an Australian company. I'm not sure, maybe you've heard of a big green egg. It's pretty similar to that. This controls the airflow through the grill and then changes the heat. This steak needs to be flipped.
Medium rare, please.
What are some grilling 101 tips that you can give us?
Just for steaks alone, I would say always bring your steak to room temperature before you cook it. Don't ever cook a steak out of the fridge because that's going to cause the muscle fibers to tense up in the steak. Another thing is just in barbecue and cooking in general is I would buy a meat thermometer or a meat probe because cooking by temp is essential, not time. A lot of the recipes you'll find online say cook by time, but they don't. There's so many factors that go into that. The time to cook a perfect steak could totally vary depending on so many conditions.
What's your favorite thing to cook on the grill? Or are you a griller or are you a smoker, or which ones do you like the best?
So if I'm doing like pulled pork or something, I'll use one of my smokers, one of my pellet smokers. And then if I'm grilling a steak, I actually do a reverse sear method where I heat it up indirectly on a pellet smoker at 225 degrees till it hits about 120 internal temp. And I bring it over here and I sear it on charcoal because that way we get that wood and charcoal taste on there. And I would say my favorite cut of steak is the tomahawk ribeye.
Ooh, yeah.
It's very showy, you know, it looks good for videos.
Okay, and then since we are talking about social media here, give the people at home some tips. What are your thoughts?
I would say do not worry too much if you're trying to make it grow your account a lot. I'd say don't worry too much. It's social media, gotta get a nice life social media balance, and I would say just keep posting, do what you're passionate about, and try to get better at your craft, I guess.
Yeah, and did I mention, you guys, this is his hobby job, is what I'm calling it, because he has a full-time job. He graduated from Cal Poly with what kind of degree?
Bioresource and agricultural engineering. It's a mouthful. And then
so he's a smart cookie and he's famous on social media. And so you do this after work, and it's just been a fun experience for you overall?
Exactly, yeah. I do it after work, and I never expected to get where I am now. A lot of cool opportunities arise from it. And I am thankful for everybody who follows along, and I just hope to teach people how to cook better at home.
Okay, there you guys have it. I met probably the area's most famous social media star, and it's all for cooking. I'm going to learn some things.
Are you gonna make an appearance on a TikTok video, Bailey?
Since I'm here, maybe I'll convince him. But I know I have to get permission. I'm not that good.
You got the star right there. Hopefully he gets you on. But again, follow him. We'll have the information on our screen on how you can follow a social media star right here in our area. Bailey, thanks so much for that. I know that steak is going to go fast, especially with Zettner out there. So thank you.